This is Tisha and
Elizabeth.
Yes, here we are. We're back. We started another video earlier, and now we want to talk more about some kind of juicy tips for Valentine's.
Yay!
Yes,
it's almost Valentine's Day. I just can't believe it. The year is actually rolling by very
quickly.
Like,
yes, guys.
We just had Christmas the other day.
So we have some tips for you. It's exactly 15 tips.
15.
Let's see if you can remember some of them. Yeah.
Okay.
So, which includes what? What is it?
Okay, it includes indoors and outdoor
Ah.
activities for Valentine's Day. A lot of people are outdoor people. They love going out, to have fun, whatever it is. And some people that love doing whatever they like indoors. So for the people that love outdoor activities, we have tips for you. And people that like outdoor activities or indoor activities, we also have tips for you guys. So whichever way you want to celebrate your Valentine's Day, if you had it outdoor last year and this year you want indoors, we have tips for you.
Indoor activity would be cooking.
Woo.
Why not, right? Cooking a romantic dinner, why not? Try it. Even if it's, you don't have to, it doesn't have to be crazy. Just maybe just the thing that will make it a little more romantic is you turn a little, some candles. Just get some tea light candles. Maybe you like to drink wine, or maybe you don't like to drink wine, but you can get like maybe a cider or something. Just make it a little bit more like you're in a French village or something, more romantic.
A rich
restaurant. You think of France, Paris or something, you can think of like something that will make it extra romantic while you have the food. It doesn't have to be fancy.
Exactly. And what I'm thinking is, for example, a lot of women think Valentine is all about them. No, ladies, okay, it is about you and also the guy, okay?
Yeah.
So men, do not leave the cooking to your woman. You guys cook together. That is
could cook together.
More romantic.
That's actually really romantic. That's right. That's a good point. Yes.
Share up some food together, man.
So it's a
you
good
guys are
indoor
gonna do
one.
it. Yeah. Yes. Okay, the second one, guys, is massage, okay? Like I said, it is not only about the ladies.
Indoors or outdoors?
Indoors.
You can do it outdoors.
Oh, you can do it. Oh, yeah.
Outdoors massage.
Good point, teacher. Okay. We're still talking about indoors, okay? Indoors, okay? So you guys can give each other massages. I mean, you don't have to go outdoors or you don't have to go outside to pay for it. You two can be each other's masseuse, right? It's called masseuse, right? So you give her a massage, she also gives you a massage. I mean, foot rub, whatever it is, make each other feel comfortable and relax for the day. I mean, if you guys are going to, I think Valentine's Day is on Tuesday, whatever it is. After work time, you guys can make each other comfortable after a stressful day. Give each other foot massages or foot rub, then body rub. I mean, full body massage. Why not?
Get a nice oil.
Ooh, exactly, very important, very important.
Nice oil massage.
Exactly, and it's winter time, you guys can go cuddle up after that.
But if you are near the beach, I still recommend you to go outdoors and still do the massage outdoors. I think it'll be really interesting.
She wanna get you arrested.
It's gonna be interesting, guys. Anyways, it's romantic. It is romantic.
It is. I mean, if you're in a place that is not so cold, maybe in the Caribbean area, but we're not gonna try that. That's too cold. I mean, if you're in the Caribbean area, you're close to the beach, then go for the outdoor massages, whatever. But be careful you don't get arrested, and be careful what you do.
Or you can still freeze your blood, but you still do. I'm just joking, guys. Just have fun.
Okay, guys, you're having a lot of fun here. Guys, number 3 thing you can do together. Okay, you guys can play games together. Yes, I'm actually somebody that loves playing games. And I'm not talking about that game. I'm talking about...
Yeah, I was gonna say, okay, how is she playing a game?
You guys can play different kind of games, okay? For example, one of my favorite games is bingo. You guys can draw, maybe for example, 5 lines horizontal, vertically, 5 lines horizontally, whatever it is. Then you guys can have different flashcards. There are numbers on the flashcards. They randomly choose whatever. Then you have a line. If you guys have a line this way, depending on your numbers, you guys write number 1 to 25. If you have a straight line this way or that way, or cross, yes, that is bingo. And go. I mean, it's very easy.
But you mean do it with your body, or just play?
Oh, that one is a different game. I know that game you're talking about. Oh, this one is bingo.
I'm talking about Valentine's. I'm like,
Oh, about the regular bingo. I mean, it could actually lead to whatever you guys want it to lead to, but this
body
is
bingo.
Okay, body bingo. You guys can do that too. Okay, t-shirt is really hot today. Okay, can't you see what she's wearing? She got all the hats, you know, the
Watch
look.
out, everybody.
She's ready for Valentine's Day. She's on fire, guys.
I'm on
Okay,
fire.
alright. So another kind of game you guys can play, rock paper scissors. I mean, it sounds lame, but I mean it's very easy. Okay, rock paper scissors, the paper, cut scissors, right? The stone.
But that's not very romantic. I mean, it's cool, but it's not so romantic.
So what games do you have for us? Okay,
I don't know. I was thinking about the body one. That's why I was saying the body.
T-shirt is when you can touch it. Okay, alright.
Yeah, it's Valentine's, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's Valentine's, so
it's Valentine's Day. Okay, alright, so I mean, you guys can look online and look for different games that work for you too, you know. Just make sure it's not games that involves video game, whereby it's only one person that is enjoying it and the other person is not. Make sure both is game, you can choose any game you to enjoy so much, okay? It
But
could
don't
be
do
bingo.
PG-13 because it's too boring. It's Valentine's. Unless you
Whatever
have
she
children.
says.
Unless you have children.
Exactly.
Okay, then you gotta be a little bit more careful.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so teacher, the next one.
The next one is a stage your own photo shoot, but I'm still kind of confused on that one.
Okay.
Because if I'm thinking of Valentine's, it's like, yay, what kind of sexy photo shoot do you want to do?
I mean, you guys can decide. You can do a lot of sexy photo shoot. I mean, with each other, anything you're comfortable. But at the same time, you guys, you know, you don't want to do something crazy that'll be out there on the internet, and you know things move very fast, right? So I mean,
Unless you want to.
Teacher is on today, like I said, guys.
Unless you want to.
I mean, just be careful kind of photo shoot you want, you know. It's indoors, you guys can use your cell phone, you know, you pose, you hold each other,
You
whatever.
mean
it
like the
is,
lovey-dovey thing?
The
Like
love
just
dog
cute
is
thing,
just
cute
cute,
thing.
you know, the ones you can share with your family as well, you know, not the extreme one. T-shirt
Boring.
was the borrowed one. I'm an African woman, so she's gonna talk
Wait,
about.
I'm not African, but I'm saying I'm also sorry. I'm also sensitive about this stuff. I wouldn't be posting anything crazy on there.
Exactly.
But
if it's your thing,
Valentine's.
if it's your thing, then you go for it. But be careful of the future because you have kids that might have
That's
access
true.
to those stuff. But whatever you do, feel comfortable
We just
with.
have to think of everybody too. you know?
Yes, exactly.
I mean, like we two are very like conscientious of
Conservative,
things and very
yes,
conservative,
yes,
but I
yes.
think there's other couples that are more
open,
open.
whatever. It depends on what works today, you know? Whatever
works
works
for
for
you.
you.
But it's
So-
a fun thing to do. A photo shoot.
Exactly, the photo shoot, so you guys can have a memory of the Valentine. You go, oh, this was 2023, yeah, Valentine's Day, blah blah blah. And so, guys, you don't have to go out there for a nice photo shoot. You guys can have it together. You know, you can have your own tripod. Let it stand, whatever it is. Take cute pictures, whatever. I know, silly pictures, something you guys can have a great memory of. Alright, so number 5, guys, you can turn your living room or your living space to a movie theater. Yes, it is
Valentine's
possible.
movie theater.
Yeah, exactly. You guys can watch one of my.
You gotta watch a Valentine's kind of movie, right?
I'm sorry.
Don't watch a scary
It's
movie.
cracking me up over here. Oh, exactly. I mean, who watches scary movie on Valentine's
Nah.
Day? Please don't be that couple, guys.
Unless you are a scary mover, a scary movie lovers. Mover.
Exactly.
Then-
Except that even if they are, it still sounds creepy on Valentine's Day. Come on, guys, make it romantic, okay? One of my favorite romantic movie is Titanic. I mean, it might be old, but it's really, really fun. I mean, something that'll make you, be together, hold each other, to have a good time. Whatever it is, just go for it, okay? Go for it.
I have something to say about that movie. I also like it. And I remember trying to make someone watch it, a guy before.
Okay.
And it was like pulling teeth. Because they just didn't like that movie. They're like, oh, it's overrated.
Titanic.
Yeah.
Oh,
So they're
really?
like also like again, you were saying like when you're sharing a movie, you also have to agree with the movie because
Oh,
like
that's
even if you're
true.
if you're really into the movie, romantic movie, but the guy is not into it.
Maybe I watched it many times, though.
Yeah. Or they're just like, well, I don't like that movie, or it's like overrated or something. So just watch something that you're both
comfortable with and like. That is so true. I mean, guys, you need to think about the ladies, and ladies think about the guys. You know, ladies love things that are very romantic, whatever it is, and all those fantasy, whatever. And guys love their action movie or scary movie. You guys just have to compromise and agree, you know, whatever you both like. Just make sure, you both like it and whatever it is. I mean, years ago, people would say, oh, maybe Netflix and chill, and they watch movie for like 2 hours and they're still watching movies. But nowadays, I mean, we're getting older. After 5 minutes, we drop asleep on the sofa. You're so tired, you know?
You're tired. Well, you gotta make a little bit of an effort. You gotta make
an effort, exactly. I mean, if it's just 20 minutes, it could be a comedy talk show, guys. It could be a stand-up show.
There's so many
to make you guys laugh.
So many.
And to call you up and to, so many. So it doesn't really have to be Titanic. I mean,
any show, just as long as you're both enjoying it.
Exactly.
Even if it's like you're saying 20 minutes.
Yes, 20 minutes.
Just do something like that. Both makes you both happy.
Exactly. Very
together,
important.
like sharing that moment together, right?
Exactly. Okay, so the next.
So the other one is that I kind of sort of heard from some people that are saying they create art together or create music together. Some people are musically inclined, some people are artistically inclined, so you can do that. But I think it's not just that. Yes, I think it's not just that. I think when I was thinking about this, when I thought, well, yes, like if I have a very artistic person, of course I'm gonna want to go do art with him. Like maybe we can create a nice painting together, even if it's just to play or draw hearts or whatever.
Right.
Or if that person is musically inclined, then they can try to like write a song together, make something fun.
Exactly.
But some people are not into any of those things. So I think that sometimes just do something that is like makes more like a hobby.
Exactly.
That you both enjoy.
Exactly.
I think that would be fun, even if it's just like anything, just for hobby, right? Anything.
And another thing I'm thinking about is teacher. For example, I'm into music more than half. So if the guy likes painting or whatever it is, you can do whatever he wants or whatever he likes, maybe for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, depending on the time you have. And of course, you have to go back to work on Wednesday or the next day after Valentine. Then you can listen to whatever music she likes. You know, you guys come to a compromise. Because trust me, both of you won't like the same thing. You won't. So
you can also switch.
A little bit of both. Okay, and guys, the last tips for you guys for the indoor activity is you can actually travel around the world in your own living room or in your own living space. Yes, teacher, I'm gonna tell you how to do that. Okay, all right. So guys, for someone like me that been actually both of us. But both have actually gathered a lot of books, a lot of things from different parts of the world. Now, as I said, these are indoor activities. So what we can do is we can actually make food, or we can make drinks from different countries. Representing places we have been to or places we want to go as couples.
That's nice.
So traveling around the world while indoors means, for example, representing different countries or continent or places both of you have been to or that you two would like to go to in the future. I mean, it kind of makes you anticipate or go back into memory lane. That is the purpose of this. And it actually brings you two together. So for example, let's say last year we went to France. Let's make a nice food that represents French people, some people from France. Everything. So just do things that represent places you have been to or places you wish to go in the future. And you might be giving tips or you might be giving ideas to your partner, and you let them know where you want to go next. You know, you can try a little finger if you want an engagement ring. Italy. Ladies. Okay, alright.
And it doesn't have to be too many places. You can just pick one. It's okay. Like maybe next year you can do another one. You can do like a theme.
Exactly. It could be a memory of where you've both been to before and
where you want to go.
Yeah, it could be painting, it could be food, drink, whatever, you know. Anything to bring you two together, and it will even make you guys talk about the future even more, you know. It's really nice. Okay, so outdoor activities, Tisha.
Outdoor activities.
Thanks for outdoor activities. For those of us that love going out there, I am a little bit of an introvert, but more of an extrovert. So I love going out. There's nothing wrong with that. So guys, if you want to go out this Valentine's Day with your partner, I'm getting too excited, like Tisha. Okay.
I get excited too. I'm gonna I lost the point.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. All right. So, yes, the other activity number one, guys. Go to places you both like together. It doesn't have to be one specific place, it could be two places. So for example, if you're the person that like to eat in an expensive restaurant, then you can go with that flow. And if you're somebody that likes to eat, for example, in cultural representing restaurant, for example, Mexican restaurant, depending if you're dating interracial or dating people from different culture, or even if you guys are from the same culture, whatever, just do something that you go to places you both like to represent, to represent your past and also the future. So whatever restaurant you want to go to, even if you decide on one restaurant, make sure it's a place she likes and a place you like too. You to have to enjoy the place. It's not only about the ladies on Valentine's Day, and guys, it's not only about you. It is about both of you.
Yes, both of you.
Guys, I want to go help T-shirt.
Okay, so another thing I believe sometimes we assume that sometimes the other person, when you're going outdoors, a lot of times it will take financial means to do that. So a lot of the times we think, okay, well, maybe perhaps, you never know because of the whole COVID thing, and a lot of people are not having money, or perhaps they lost their jobs, or they have a health issue, whatever. Just remember that, just to be conscientious of the other person. I think that maybe the other person is not able to pay everything or pay half, but maybe they are willing to chip in, and maybe this time you are the one working, so you're the one that can afford it, and then maybe the next time, the next year, because again, we're talking about long-term relationships.
Exactly.
So maybe the next year, your other half can chip in more or can give in more. But don't be so harsh as well, you didn't and I didn't, because that's actually the worst thing that, or I shouldn't do this because you didn't do that. That's the worst thing that you can do for a relationship. I think right now with Valentine's, you should just remember that this is the whole thing about love.
Love, giving, and also receiving. Back to what we talked about before.
So if it's something is really bothering you, then make sure that you talk about this issue with that person, and then perhaps that person can try to do something for the next year.
Exactly.
Without being too harsh on them.
Exactly. And you guys, if you can afford it, it's okay, but try to chip in something.
Just to see the willingness.
I
think sometimes you might not.
Sometimes
you might not have the money, but it's just the way that you act about it, and the way you're grateful about it, and the way you're like, well, I'm sorry, honey, maybe this year I wasn't able to do it, but here we are, and I love you, and thank you so much, and all this stuff.
Exactly. If it's just $1 you're willing to give, just chip in something. To me, I would not feel comfortable eating when somebody pays a lot of money, and I'm not even willing to pay for maybe a drink, or maybe just to put $1. Whatever it is, whatever you have, just chip in something. I don't like, I always feel uncomfortable when people are just giving me things, they're just giving. I also want to give too, and it's okay to receive, but try to chip in something.
Yeah, so try, and then they might say no. They might say no, because also sometimes it's weird. Sometimes it's weird because you're like, no, but I want to, and then they're like, well, no, it's okay, it's not that big of a deal. Then you also need to be able to say, oh, okay,
I'll take care of something else.
Thank you, and also that's so important, I think.
Exactly.
Sometimes you want to go out of it oh my god, I still want to do this, and sometimes people actually feel uncomfortable because they're like, well, I'm already treating you, so.
Exactly.
Just be grateful and gracious.
Exactly. Appreciate whatever you get from your partner, whatever it is. It could be the gift, whatever. It could be the food they pay for. A lot of people go through the stress of what to give to their partner just to make sure they're excited or they're happy about the gift they give. If you're someone that is so materialistic.
Materialistic.
Yeah, if you're with someone that is so materialistic, then that shows that you shouldn't even be with them in the first place. They should be able to understand that, whatever gift this person gave to me is the thought that counts. It's not actually the physical gift itself.
Yeah, a lot of people don't learn that lesson, and they just become really resentful. You didn't do this, or you didn't give me this exactly as I wanted it to be.
My friend got a ring. My friend got a Ferrari.
No, that's not growing up. That you really need to be a bit more flexible.
Exactly.
You cannot always expect everything to be exactly as you want it to be, because this is not life.
Yeah.
Life does not give you everything as you want it. Don't be so selfish. selfish.
Exactly. And ladies, please give something to your guys too. I mean, a lot of ladies, we always think, oh wait, when we're intimate with them, we're doing them a favor. Come on, it should be something
We're giving something.
Yeah, no, that's not giving. It's something you two should enjoy, whatever it is. But you should be able to give them something, as I said, no matter what it is, you know. It could be
Even
like
a letter.
the letter, a card, you know. You can make there's a DIY card and stuff you can make, you know. Even if you don't have the money, just give something, okay? It's not about receiving. People love receiving, Tisha. You have to start giving, okay? All right.
But also, it's about what you're saying, like being grateful of receiving too, because sometimes you go out of your way because you're like, well, maybe I don't have that much money, so I'm gonna make it, and I'm making it by hand, and then you give it, you're doing it with all your heart, and then they look at you like,
really?
And it's like, well, again, the whole thing about being materialistic.
Exactly. Know who you're with, you know. If there are people that you have to give them iPhone 14 to make them happy, well, sorry, that's what you're
Think about it twice.
Think about it, you know.
Think about it twice.
They're still tired. So when you guys are out there, I mean, look into their eyes, you talk to each other.
The right and the left, and then the lips. That's a good tip.
Exactly. Ooh, wow. Thank you, Tisha.
Do that continuously. They will feel like you're closer to them. Trust me. One eye, then the other eye, then the lips.
Then
and
the
then
lips.
keep recycling. It feels like it's just more love.
Exactly.
And that you're paying real attention to them.
To them.
Again, the whole
exactly.
attention.
Yeah,
They feel
pay
like, oh, she's
attention.
paying
Yeah,
attention to me.
exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Eye
And
contact, yes.
it's very, very important, guys. Make eye contact. It's okay. I mean, you could be shy, especially if it's somebody you're going out with for the first time. It's okay, but try to, you know, don't be. A lot of people, they'll just have their cell phone, staring at their cell phone. What's the point of going out there if you're gonna be on your cell phone? You know what?
It's
leave your cell
Valentine's.
phones. Yeah, leave your cell phones and all those computers, laptop, whatever. Leave them back home. You know, when you're on a date, it's just that person. Look into their eyes. You know, I know of a guy.
And if that is
This is
happening
a bad
to you, then you
joke.
should be thinking about it twice.
Exactly. I mean, this is a joke. A guy took a lady out, you know, on Valentine's Day to go eat, and the guy was busy checking out the waitress.
Again, why should you be in that relationship?
Shit. So I was like, yo, just get out of that as a red flag. I mean, a lot of guys love watching guys, you know.
I understand some men like to watch, but that's
But
actually
it's very
disrespectful.
disrespectful. Oh,
Yes, exactly. It's very disrespectful. Guys, knock. It's very
Please
disrespectful.
don't do that. When you're out there, some women might actually try to flirt with a male, a waiter as well. We shouldn't do that. I mean, when you're with your partner, why do you even want to flirt or try to have your eyes on other people? It's very, very disrespectful. So if you've been doing that before, please stop that. Do not do that this Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
if
don't
you're out
look at
there
other
with your man
people
or
if you're
woman,
going out.
yes, make sure it is all about them. Give your full
Yes.
attention to them. No cell phone and people that use a smartwatch,
Don't look at
whatever.
people.
Exactly. Take them off. You know, let it be about them. Please. All
Be
those waiter
respectful.
and waitresses, whatever, that love to put on short skirt to get our men's attention, you guys. Leave them alone, okay? Especially on Valentine's Day and
Especially
of course,
Valentine's Day.
every day. Come on, guys.
Every day.
Anyways,
The next one is listening and making sure that the communication is balanced. Because I think a lot of the times when we go out on a date or I mean an everyday conversation, sometimes we share too much and we don't allow the other person to listen. I think we need to make sure that when we're talking, it's completely balanced. Especially if you're going out on a date. Especially if you're going out on a date for Valentine's. Take time to listen to your woman. Maybe they're complaining about something. Maybe they need to get some things out, but also at the same time, be mindful that the Valentine's date is also there to be listening to the other person. So again, make it balanced, right?
Good
If you're
job,
sharing too much
teacher.
or not sharing too much. So.
That's good. And talking about you trying to say something to them, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to say anything to your woman or if you want to bring out a top, you want to talk about something, please let it be after Valentine's Day. Please don't spoil that mood for either of you guys.
Oh my
A lot
God.
of people like to bring up topic when they're out there that will lead to arguments, guys.
Yeah.
Please,
Or
on
like
this
a
day,
really
especially
horrible
ladies.
day. Yeah.
Exactly, especially the ladies, especially maybe if they're indoors, they will try to manipulate the guy, and that's when they want to bring up topic like, oh, when are we gonna get married? Oh, when are we gonna have kids? When are you gonna buy me this Ferrari? Stop that, okay? Stop that nonsense. Sorry. Oh, yeah, I love
The
Ferrari.
Porsche.
The Porsche, yeah, the Porsche, the
Maserati.
Please,
Good
guys.
rings.
Even
But
guys,
whatever.
I mean, do not talk about topic or things that will lead to argument,
Anything.
And yes, and if you want to bring up something that must have happened, maybe even a day or a year before that particular day, you guys are out of Valentine's Day, let it wait. You can always
any
wait,
complaint.
okay? Any complaint.
Any complaints,
I mean,
just...
anything that did, maybe at the dinner table, whatever it is, just let it go. Then the next day you can bring it up nicely.
Because you want to have a nice, like, remembering of something, nice memory
of that day.
of that
exactly.
day. And remember Valentine's? Like, you can always go back and talk and argue, but not
that exactly. And try not to bring up your past or people that have been in your past on Valentine's Day. Let it just be about you. And
I think another thing too that we should take into account, especially if it's a first year of Valentine, we should really take the time to relax and breathe, because I think a lot of the times we go into the first time Valentine, our first Valentine, and we have so much high expectations. So we get like anxious, no, we're not breathing, our brain is not functioning, So it's like it's too stressful. So you need to remember to really just take it easy. If something does not go right that time, take it easy, laugh about it.
Exactly, laugh about it, and don't be too serious on that day. Like
and
you
have
said,
fun.
And have fun, exactly.
And have fun. That was my next thing.
Exactly.
You're
So
right.
have fun, guys, and be yourself. I mean, a lot of people, they go on dates, and the person on that date is the physical body, but not exactly who they are. Be yourself. I mean, don't lie to your partner, whatever it is, even if it's your first time being together out there on Valentine's Day, whatever it is, just be yourself.
You can still look pretty or handsome.
Exactly.
But just be genuine.
Exactly. Be you. Breathe, as she said. And with that said, guys, these are the tips we have for your Valentine's Day. We wish you
not a Merry Christmas, a Happy Valentine's.
I'm sorry, guys. Teacher is really
We wish
excited
you a
today.
Merry Christmas. No, it's a Valentine's.
Valentine.
We wish you a Happy Valentine's.
And for the single ladies and men, it's okay. You guys take your time, The right one is gonna come.
Yes.
Remember to watch our previous videos on how to get the right partner and how to avoid red flags and whatever it is. So guys, do not forget to
subscribe,
like, okay, and leave your comment below. Let us know what you want to do on Valentine's Day or what you finally did. Share everything with us, guys.
Yes,
we want to talk. Come on, guys, talk to us, okay? With that said, we are out. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you.